Welcome to the 2A Patriot Branch, where freedom rings and liberty stands, no need to flinch. Deep in the heart of the American soil, this is where we train, where we sweat and we toil. We run drills on tactical defense, honing our skills with a precise cadence. Rifle marksmanship to hand-to-hand combat, leave no stone unturned, that's a fact.
What is up, 2A Patriot Ranch family? Welcome back up to the ranch today with us. We're getting a little bit of an early start this morning. It is nice, beautiful, and sunny out here in north central Florida. We thought, what better way to start off this morning before we get all geared up and everything than to do a EDC dump, an everyday carry dump of, you know, what John carries on him. Not for range days or shooting or anything like that, but just everyday life. So stay tuned. I just want to take a second and thank all of our partners from the channel that we can mention today. You know, we have developed some really good relationships with people over the last year or so, and people have been absolutely fantastic to us. If it wasn't for them and it wasn't for viewers like you, we wouldn't be able to keep putting out content like this. You know, one of our newest partners, HRT Tactical, they have provided us with this H-harness chest rig with a brand new gun belt that is absolutely phenomenal. I am loving their magazine holders, the way that the belt is stiff and feels fantastic. Those guys have been really, really good to us. So thank you, HRT Tactical. Also, another new partner with the channel, Born Primitive Tactical. I know that you guys have probably seen a ton of advertisements for the regular Born Primitive line. They make a line of casual wear for men and women that was developed by former military guys. They also have tactical apparel. We are wearing it today, and we've worn it in a couple of other of our recent videos. They have the combat tops. This one is the long sleeve. I have them pulled up. I'm not really a long sleeve wearer, but they are absolutely fantastic, made of great material. We also have on the their tactical pants, there are 5 billion pockets in this thing to carry everything you need. Extremely comfortable, extremely flexible. Thank you guys so much for supporting us here at the channel Born Primitive. Thank you to all of our other sponsors. We'll leave some links down below. Check out our deals page as well. We're gonna have a ton of stuff on there for you soon. Stuff from our partners, stuff from other people that we see that are fantastic deals for you guys. Keep checking us out. So we're gonna do this video in 2 separate parts. One is all the stuff that I carry on me every day, and the second will be like a little bit of a mini truck everyday carry. I won't call it really a loadout, but just what's in my truck for the most part all the time. So we'll start out with what's on my person right now. I would say that I'm probably, I don't know, maybe in the middle of the pack when it comes to everyday what's on me preparedness. My pockets are not full of stuff. I don't carry a ton of extra, you know, pouches and stuff on my regular belt. None of that kind of stuff. So starting off with the basics here, let's reach into the old pocket. I carry a metal wallet here. It holds about like 10 cards and IDs and stuff like that. It's RFID blocking. It's not a Ridge wallet. It's probably a knockoff brand or something like that. Actually, I don't even remember where I got this thing at, but I like to carry my wallet in my front pocket. It's a little less easier to get pickpocketed that way than carrying, you know, kind of something that people can see sticking out of your back pocket. And I always keep a little bit of cash in there just in case, you know, shit hits the fan and I never use this money here. It just sits in there. That way, if, you know, financial system collapses, credit cards go down, not even because of something happening, just in general with today's computers and things like that, at least I could pay a gas station in cash to get gas and get wherever I need to go. So, wallet. Let's see what else we got in here. I don't carry much in this pocket. I carry keys. So I got keys to the Dodge Ram Rebel here, and I've got some keys to my cabin, keys to our travel trailer, and then I have keys to my apartment in Miami. On the other side, we've got one of these. We won't advertise what that is. Those of you that know. And then I don't carry, you'll see here in a second, I don't have a weapon light on my everyday carry gun. I prefer to carry a flashlight. So I carry this Streamlight Micro Stream. As you can see, it is very tiny, takes up very little space in your pocket, but fairly bright for what you would need things for. I mean, it's broad daylight out here, and I can see it. I think it's about 250 lumens, but it's small enough that if I need to cross carry or something like that with my weapon, I can. But in general, this thing is not really meant for, any kind of use like that. I use it to see under my truck seat if I drop something, or at work checking something out, something like that. Next up, I guess, is the first weapon of sorts, as you want to call it. I do carry a knife on me every day. This is a Cobra Tech Diablo in like a tan color. This thing is a spring assisted, so it has a safety on here. So you undo the safety, push a button, boom, blade pops out. It is a D2 steel blade. I am a big fan of Cobra Tech. For the price point, I think these come in probably right around 50, 60 bucks, something like that. I picked this one up at a gun show one time, and I've been a big fan ever since. I bought about 3 more Cobra Techs. They are sturdy. I use this thing every single day. I don't even think it's dulled down at all. But for the price, really, really, really great knife to carry around. It's small. It's not heavy at all. Yeah, just a really, really great knife to carry around. My watch, I wear a Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. I took the normal casing off of it and put it in I believe the brand is called Sup Case. It provides like a little bit of a housing around it so that when I'm out and about or at work, I'm not banging it around on stuff and damaging the watch. I live about a little thing that I don't know if you guys use, when if I forget to put my smartwatch on, or if I'm out at like a formal event or something like that, wearing a, normal nice watch or whatever, I miss notifications from my phone. My phone stays on vibrate all the time. And I don't know if I've just become immune to it now, but if it doesn't ring on my watch, I'm probably not picking it up. My phone that I carry on me every day, I don't have it because we're filming on it right now. If you guys wondered what I film with, I film with a Samsung Galaxy S24. Simple as that. I've tried, some of the Sony cameras and the Panasonic cameras and all that kind of stuff. And I tell you what, Samsung Galaxy S24 films like a champ. I love it. As you guys can tell, crystal clear clarity. I've had no problems filming with it. And, yeah, it's the phone I use on the regular every single day. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, of course, what you guys are going to want to know about. What does John carry for a gun? We've talked about this a little bit. We did a review on this gun already, but I carry a Sig Sauer P365 AXG Legion. It is the kind of upgraded version, if you want to call it, of the P365X Macro. We're going to drop this magazine out of here. We are going to clear the gun. So, if you saw my review, I'm a huge fan of this gun. It is just a phenomenal release from Sig Sauer. I carried the X Macro prior. Actually, I've got one somewhere around here. And then when this came out, I just had to have it. Optic on it is a EPS carry. You do have the fluted slide on here, so it does have a little bit of compensation factor. If you want to put a light on your everyday carry, which, hey, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I think that's a very valid thing to do. It does have a pick rail on the bottom. The magazines are 17 round magazines, so 17 plus 1 in the chamber. So I have 18 in the gun at all times. And then, as you can see from my holster here, I carry another magazine with another 17 rounds. So that's 35 rounds right here in my holster. This holster is a winged holster from Legacy Firearms. I am a big fan of this holster. There is probably other ones just like it out there, but when I bought the AXG Legion, Legacy was the only ones that I could find that specifically made a holster for the 365 AXG Legion. So if you look at this gun compared to the X Macro, the trigger housing on it, the trigger guard, is just slightly thicker than the X Macro. And when I was using my Bucks holster and my Incog X holster, I had to back the screws almost all the way out on the tension screw all the way out. And when I did that, it just made the holster less stable. So actually the Incog X holster, I lost the screw to it because I had backed it out so far that it wiggled its way out completely. And then with the Bucks holster, it just didn't have the same type of tension that you would want on your everyday carry. So I carry the P365 P365 AXG Legion every single day of my life. You will not find me out of the house without this thing on my person. And let's see here, what else we got? Oh, I get a question a lot about concealed carry belts. I do have a core belt that was, I think it's their partnership with Tier 1 Concealed. I don't wear that as much. The buckle on it is really big, and it makes it really hard to split off your holster if it has 2 clips on it. So I don't use that one as much. I wear various versions of this belt right here. This is a Groove Life belt. I'm sure you've probably seen their ads on Instagram or here on YouTube. I love it. So it's got 2 little clips back here, 2 little holes right here for the clips. And then it's also magnetic. You can see the magnet in there. So when you do this, it snaps in and it is in there. I love this thing. It's obviously, you can see it's not like the stiffest belt at all, but I like that it does have some elasticity to it so that when you're wearing a different holster or you're just putting your general holster on, it does stretch a little bit. So I can make the belt a little bit tighter, which gives it a little bit more rigidity to it. And then the holster will provide enough tension against my body to make the whole system tight. So I love this. I have about 5 or 6, I think, different versions of the Groove Life belt. They're not a sponsor of the channel or anything. Hit me up, Groove Life, if you want to be, because we love your product. But this is just what I carry my gun on every day. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up. Oh, I guess sunglasses too. I always have sunglasses on. These are the Oakley Silas. I either wear the Oakley Silas or the Oakley Sliver most of the time. I also have a pair of Oakley Contrails. They just seem to fit my face well. Love the prism factor in them. Yeah, they're sunglasses, but my eyes are super sensitive to light, so I have to wear them. All right, well, we finish up what is on my body. Let's take a look at some of the things that we have in the truck. All right, so starting up front here on the driver's side, I keep a extra box of 9mm ammo. Actually, I happen to have 2 extra boxes of 9mm ammo in there. I keep a Baofeng UV5R that is set with all of the popular emergency frequencies in the area. I have another Baofeng 5R that I can ratchet onto my kit in the case of an emergency, and it's preset to different channels that I will use to communicate with my friends and family. So 2 separate ones of those. I also keep backup. I usually either use critical duty or critical defense. I think I've got both in here. Yep, critical duty or critical defense. So I keep backup concealed carry ammo. We also have a hand sanitizer. I'm really weird. I'm not like a germaphobe or anything like that, but whenever I pump gas, I always feel the need to use hand sanitizer because of all the dirty people that have used it before me. And then what else we got here? We also have a baton. Never know when you're going to need to use less than deadly force. All right, moving back a little bit, I do have a Ram Rebel, as I said, and I do have the Ram boxes here. So when you open up my Ram box, got all kinds of cool stuff in here. I'm not the most organized when it comes to inside of my truck, but just in case, got this, in case I need to get gas. I also keep a pair of work gloves, heavy duty work gloves in there. We are up here in the woods. I live and die by the 40% DEET bug spray here. I also keep a thing of hand sanitizing wipes. These are for cleaning up after a range day. Can't beat getting a pair of clean hands when you're done shooting. In here we also have a chest rig. This is the Victos Taculus chest rig. And we have another gun belt. All right, here we are on the other side of the truck in this Ram box. One big thing that I didn't go through on another video I did about range day loadout, but I always have a first aid kit in my truck. I keep another thing of insect repellent. This is permethrin. You can spray it all over your clothes. We get a lot of ticks and chiggers and stuff out here, so it's nice to spray actually on your clothes. I keep various different tools, hammers, saws. I keep a little Bluetooth speaker out here, just so when I'm out here on the range, I can listen to a little bit of music. I keep a full toolkit back here. Keep some extra targets, as you can see. We can get those back down in here now. There's a lot of stuff in this thing. And then I also keep an extra dump bag. And let's see if I can get it out of here. I also keep another chest rig in here too. So for some reason, I find myself with multiple people that need chest rigs because the shit's hitting the fan. I can load everybody up. I also have an RV 38 power cord in here for the travel trailer. And that's pretty much it that you guys are going to want to know about. All right, moving over here to the rear passenger side, I keep a save your equipment bag attached to the back of my seat. I have these nice fancy hooks that hang off the headrest. When you open this bad boy up, out pops my truck gun. It is an AR that I built myself. Nice, compact. This is a 10.5-inch AR. Stays right here in the truck. And it allows me to also, if I need to take this bag out, I can unhook it from the back of the headrest here, put it on my back, and I've got some stuff to go. We also keep some extra magazines in the top. And then in the bottom of that compartment, we keep a P320 X5. As you can see, there is a ton of other stuff in the back of my truck right now. That is because we are up at the ranch here, and so it is range time. And so we have a ton of stuff we're always carrying around. But that is my truck loadout, my everyday carry dump, if you will. If you have any questions about stuff that we carry in our truck, on our person, whatever it may be, leave us a comment down below. We'd be happy to answer for you. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps us out. And ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time we post a new video. And you and me, we can beat the YouTube algorithm together. Until next time, I'm John from 2A Patriot Ranch.